So we're finally about to finish off all of our CRUD functions, and the last one that we need to do is create a delete endpoint for our event. And as usual, deletes are very simple. So let's just go into here. This isn't going to take long at all. And after this, we can finally move on to security. And security is actually a pretty fun topic in my opinion. So we'll just get through this really quick and we will be on to the fun stuff. Okay, so delete, we've got our annotation. Let's go into here and build out our controller and just a regular controller delete event, and we're going to pass in our path variable up here through the actual URL, and it's going to be called an event ID, and it's going to be a long of event ID. No surprises there. All right, so event service, and I don't know if we have the delete method. We might not have it. Let's go ahead and check into here. No, we do not have it. So let's create it very quickly by just saying delete event, and we're going to go ahead and have it pass in our event ID. Okay, and the quick way to create it is to just go here or just click on the red light bulb, create method, and that looks good. I'm going to go ahead and delete those spaces. I think it looks better if they're all just compacted like that. And then I'm going to go in to my event service implementation. And for some reason, it's not giving me my red squiggly line, but no cause for concern because I can just go into here and implement the method very quickly and it's not a big deal. All right, so we've got our delete event. Delete event or service methods are going to be incredibly easy, and we're just going to go into here. We're going to go into our repository. We're going to go delete by ID. We're just going to pass in that event ID. We should have this ready to go, and we're still getting a red squiggly line. So let me see. It may just be a quick typo, or it may just be that the computer's taking a little bit to actually recognize it, but I'm just going to go down here and see if it will automatically go away. So I'm going to go return, and I'm going to just return, let's see here, a redirect, and if the delete is successful, I'm just going to redirect it back to the events page, and we'll just have a simple method like this. We could do soft deletes. There's actually somebody who mentioned soft deletes. We could do that. Unfortunately, though, I didn't implement that in the club, but all you would do for a soft delete is just go into your actual database, create another table, and make it so that when it is actually deleted, you just have a deleted and you mark that deleted with a Boolean, and it will still not delete it. It won't hard delete it where it deletes everything out of the database, but it will allow you to soft delete it. So it's still there, but it's not there. Okay, so the next thing that we need to do is go and actually wire up the event detail. So whenever we go onto the actual page, we have this delete button and we also have edit button. So what we want to do, and I'm actually going to delete this. We already have an edit button on the outside, and we're going to have to fix it with Spring Security so that only the user that owns it can actually view it. But for this case right here, all that we're going to do is have it hit the actual get endpoint. And in our club's detail, we have an example of an actual delete. So if we go into here and we want to actually delete the event, we have an example right here. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to go ahead and copy this, and I'm going to modify it so that it matches the actual event. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into here and I'm going to change this to events. So I'm going to go events, and I'm going to go event ID. So I got event ID, and I'm going to say event ID, and that should do it. And let me go ahead double check to make sure that this is matching. So events, event ID, and that looks good. So let's go ahead in here and actually test it. So bring this over. Our clubs are looking good. Let's go into our events though, and I'm going to go ahead, hit that view button on the 5 a.m. marathon. We have a delete right here, and I'm just going to go ahead and test this out. So let's go ahead and see here, and our delete method works. All of our methods are working. Now what it's going to come down to, creating the register and making it so that only the people that actually own the clubs and admins can view and edit. Anyway, I hope that you guys enjoyed this. we can finally move on to security now. Make sure to hit that like button. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. And as always, thank you for watching.